Hi everybody, this is a short video to explain what the Bank of England is and the Monetary Policy Committee, or the MPC. The Bank of England is the central bank in the UK, and our central bank in the UK is independent of the government. And this has been true since 1997. So the Bank of England isn't controlled by the government, although the governor, the person at the top of the Bank of England, is actually selected by the government in the UK. But otherwise, it's independent of the government. And within the Bank of England, there is a committee of 9 people called the Monetary Policy Committee, and they meet approximately every 6 weeks. So overall, 8 times per year. So they have a meeting, and at the meeting they decide what to do with the base rate of interest. And they decide whether to put the base rate up or down. And essentially what they're doing here is they're using monetary policy, because monetary policy is about the rate of interest, also about the money supply. They might choose to use quantitative easing, but it's the Monetary Policy Committee who make these decisions. And they have a remit. This means their main role or job, the task that they've been given. And their remit, most of all, is to keep the rate of inflation in the UK at 2% plus or minus 1%. This is how it's expressed. So this essentially means that if the rate of interest is 2%, that's fine. If it goes up to 3%, that's also fine. If it goes down to 1%, that's okay. But it cannot go any higher than 3%. So up here would not be good, and it can't go below 1%. It must stay within 2% plus or minus 1%. And the Bank of England need to use their monetary policy, so the interest rate and possibly quantitative easing and the money supply, in order to maintain inflation within this range. They also, as long as this is satisfied, they need to try to support the government with maintaining their economic objectives, the 7 main economic objectives. But first of all, the main remit that they have is keeping the rate of inflation at 2% plus or minus 1%.